Have you ever gotten advice like, just remember to do it, just stay on top of it, just keep track of your time, just make sure you don't forget, and thought, how in the hell do I do this? Because if remembering to remember worked, you probably wouldn't be struggling with it in the first place. And that's exactly why I keep talking about external supports. I'm Cindy, the pink-haired therapist, and welcome back to Ask the Pink-haired Therapist, the series where no question is too weird, too awkward, or too embarrassing. Because if you're wondering it, chances are someone else is too. Today's question came after my video about executive dysfunction. Someone asked, what exactly do you mean by external supports? And I realized, I say this all the time. Use external supports. Give your brain external supports. Stop expecting your brain to hold everything. But if nobody explains what that actually means, that's not particularly helpful. So let's fix that. So an external support is basically something outside of your brain that does part of the work for you. That's it. Your brain has a lot going on. You're trying to remember what you need to do, when you need to do it, how long you have, what steps come next, where you put the thing you need, and probably 17 other things at the same time. So instead of asking your brain to hold all of that, we move some of it outside. Let's say you need to take something with you tomorrow morning. You could tell yourself, don't forget this tomorrow, and maybe you'll remember. Or you put the thing directly in front of the door. Now your environment is remembering for you. That's an external support. Maybe you need to switch the laundry in 30 minutes. You could try to keep track of 30 minutes in your head, or set a timer. Now the timer is keeping track of time for you. That's an external support. Maybe you have a task with 7 steps, and every time you look at it, your brain goes, absolutely not. You could try to keep all 7 steps organized in your head, or write them down. Now you only have to look at 1 step at a time. External support. Your phone can be an external brain, and this is one reason I use my phone so much. Calendars, reminders, timers, alarms, notes. Because I don't need to prove that I can remember something without help. I need to remember the damn thing. If my phone can do that job, that's great. That's one less job my brain has to do for me. Your environment can help you too. The external supports don't have to be technology. They can be ridiculously simple. A basket where you always put your keys so you don't forget them. A sticky note on the bathroom mirror. Your medication somewhere you'll see it at the appropriate time. A checklist by the door. Putting something you need to take with you directly in front of your bag. A whiteboard. A visual schedule. Sometimes the best external support is literally just put the thing where your eyeballs will see the thing. Other people can be external supports too, and sometimes support isn't an object. It can be another person. Maybe it's body doubling. You don't need them to do the task with you. They're just there while you do it. I ask Laura to body double with me, and she gently brings me back to the original task when I squirrel. She'll say, hey babe, weren't you working on something else? And my brain clicks and remembers, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be putting my laundry away, not trying to reorganize my closet. Maybe it's asking someone, can you remind me before we leave? Or, can you sit with me while I get started? You're not handing them responsibility for your entire life. You're just using the support. Here's the part I really want you to remember. External supports aren't supposed to teach you to eventually stop needing external supports. I think sometimes we treat tools like training wheels, like, okay, I'll use the timer until I finally learn to manage time properly. That's not the case. If the timer works, use the timer. If the sticky note works, use the damn sticky note. If having 3 alarms work, use 3 alarms. You don't get extra points for making your life difficult. So finding what works for your brain. Not every external support works for every person. This part matters. Someone might tell you, just use a planner, and you buy the planner. You're very excited about the planner. You get the pretty pens, you organize everything, and 3 weeks later, you have absolutely no idea where the planner is. Bestie, that doesn't mean you fail. It means that wasn't the right support for your brain. So experiment. Try something. Notice whether it actually helps. If it doesn't, change it. The goal isn't to use the correct system. The goal is to find a system that makes your actual life easier. And this is exactly the kind of thing I'm building into my executive function brain first aid kits. I'm currently creating a whole collection covering things like task initiation, breaking down big tasks, planning without overwhelm, procrastination, and side quest spirals. They're full of practical brain-friendly strategies to help you spend less time fighting your brain and more time working with it. They'll be coming to my website soon. So the next time you catch yourself thinking, why can't I just remember this? Try a different question. What could remember this for me? That's external support. And sometimes making life a little less impossible isn't about asking your brain to do more. It's about giving your brain less to carry. One quick reminder before you go. These videos are for education and aren't intended to diagnose anyone or replace individualized mental health care. If you're looking for personalized support, talking with a qualified mental health professional is always a good next step. If this video helped you understand your brain a little better, I'd love for you to subscribe. Every week, I answer your questions and share practical brain-friendly tools to help make life outside hard mode a little less impossible. And I'll see you in the next video.